Hello, folks. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Live Ocean is here, and the TTS is working. Although, no one's probably here to hear that, but yeah. Turns out they have a whole new app, but they didn't, announce it or nothing. I just had to search for it. Same name, different icon, but it works. Well, I assume it works. I don't know until somebody says something. Oh, I have to add it as a source. It reminds me, I didn't turn on those other lights.
Powering up.
Powering up. If only I would hear it. Damn it. Darn it. That maggot. That dang nugget. Maggot. Snag it. Gosh darn it. All right. Now, restream chat. Properties. It still points at the same one because it's the same name for the executable. I assume because there's nothing else listed. So we just reselect it just in case. Just in case. There's no way for me to test it unless I had a second account, second Twitch account. All right, the one thing I never did before I left to see, yeah, didn't run out of shotgun shells, but definitely used, most of them. I mean, they'd repair with. All right, now the SMGs are out. I bet. Yeah. Totally. And then at this angle, okay, not so bad. What about you? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the further we get away from that really popular corner, better look. Well, I had some ammo being made, and then there was the loot. So maybe I have enough to get started on that. And while I'm doing it, repair stuff. Because that's the thing. I have to get everything repaired before the next blood moon. Actually, as quickly as possible. That way I can actually do some other things besides repairing the base. Oh, wow. How'd you get hit? Oh, that's cute. Maybe one of those rocks. I don't know. Window didn't look broke. Just somehow damaged. Is that my Twitch notification? Sure enough. How long did that take? About 4 minutes. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't even start streaming for 4 minutes. Or at least until I get that notification. And then shoot. That's rare to need springs on me. Mechanical parts make sense. Even I got damaged. Like, what the hell? And that wall just on the other side of where I was hanging out, so it's not. But how would something inside get hit? That's what gets me. Somehow went through the window without breaking the window. I don't know. Go figure. Go fish. All right. I have everything I need. I also need polymers, I think. Yeah, I think when you're repairing the turrets. Oh, I'm going to need some more Fence posts. Do I have to by chance? Yes, I do. That's 6. I also need a wiring tool. And I hope nothing else broke. You guys are. Oh yeah. You have even more bullets to make. Correct. I was about to run out of lead. Let's try to split this up. Do some math. Let's see. Need like 5,200. You have 1,400 going in. Wow. Round it. Problem is I can't split this into even 4,000. Anyway, we'll just do that. All right. You need 4,000. You have enough, over 1,000 in you, so that will take care of that one. How do you get damaged? And you. And you. A little over 6,000. Start with the 6,000. And wait a minute. That's 8,000 almost. Hold up. There we go. They do the same thing with this one. No, I added them together. Another one's like I did like purge. What the fuck? Alright. I should have enough for this one. Same thing. Oops. Just throw 6 out and now we got it. Might have a little bit extra. Oh. Let me guess, you're damaged? No. Okay. It's all good. What am I putting away? Oh, flat. Alright. Everywhere I look for something. Oh, I can turn the horns on. But a rock didn't go through the ceiling. There's no hole. So how? Like something go through, like hit this, like cop spit, maybe. And who knows what else it could have hit. But I would have expected even more damage, honestly. Maybe it just hit little spots. I don't know. Maybe there's more physics involved than I think. All right. Let's make some more bullets. Bear down. I only have so much gunpowder, I think. That is true. Let's see what I can get out of that. Go ahead and empty him. Shit, I'm thinking, what? Slow down. It's just the wall, which makes sense. Expect the wall to get hit. It's the stuff on the inside that bothers me. Like, how? Did I leave this door open? I mean, that doesn't really explain much. Like it felt like it had to have come through the window. Through the window to the wall. Let the down my alright. Let the swift drip down my what. Bullets. So what's the max I can make right now? 1,500? Only because I ran out of bullet tips. Oh, okay. Grab some more bullet tips. Now what's the max? $18.26. So basically 450 each. Oops, wrong keyboard. Basically. Oh, I don't need a workbench for a while. At least splitting it up makes it just 24 minutes total. Wow, except for this one, which will be a little bit longer. Bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now I need more gunpowder. And, so you need coal and nitrates. And look at that. I can make some gunpowder. Maybe I should. Might as well. Yeah, coal. Nitrates first. Let's do full stacks. I don't know, I don't know if it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Let's find out. I do have 2 chemistry stations, so I can split it up. That can do me 15. And it is a 1-to-1. Okay. About 3 stacks. I'm gonna do 2 each. I want to do it. So I have to split up 1 in the middle. So I want to have 30 stacks of gunpowder. I think that'll last, right? Maybe. Might not need it like fuel in a while. Or whatever else I need a chemistry station full. Oh, I only did 1. I just did 1-to-1. There we go. Could be more conservative about it, I guess. And it's even. If you just did 1 stack of each, it was kind of weird. Yeah, because I'm doing boxes. Just take what? It's a weird number. It's like 4.5 hours. So. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, let's take the bullets I have and put them away. That was the plan. All right. I'm sure I'll need some shotgun shells too. So let's go ahead and grab those out of here. Got more outside. It's not 9mm. That's all the 9mm I have at the moment. Except for the ones that are just now coming out of the workbench. I'll let those cook. I'll repair that later. Alright. So, let's start here. Deck you out. I can do the same with you. Can't fill that one no matter what I do. Okay, that's the best I can do with you. All right. Maybe I'll just throw that in there, bro. Well, I know we'll need the electric fence post here, because as you can tell, there's nothing. So you have the ones there, but here, that damn Yeti or Chuck, what do we even call him now, threw that fucking rock and fuck that up. To the point where I actually got to get down in there. I can't just throw another one down in there. Yeah. I'm glad this is not Fort Steel. Alright. That in mind, I could have built this base a little bit differently. That wouldn't be an issue. Now, I don't know if I can fix it that easy. I'm just, whatever I can hit from here, I will. All right. And now to wire them. Question is, was that the receiving end? That's the receiving end, so it has to go back from here to here, and then here to here, and then again. I'm pretty sure those are the only ones that I had lost. Easiest way to find out is just look from the outside. So now they're back. Wow. You're pretty damaged. Let's see. And watch Witch. Okay. Just looking at it, it's like, oh. Making sure there's no problem with my chat thing. No, it's probably working. Just no one's chatting. Unfortunately. It's one of those days. Maybe my fault for getting on late, but hey, first thing I did is I fixed the chat. Like, okay. Then I knew I had time to work on my cable management, which is a long project, and I made some progress. Still looks like shit, but now I gotta get some more of those plastic clips that I ran out of. Like one left. Not enough to do the next good cable, so I'll have to get some more. Yeah, I hate having to stop by the store on the way from work to here. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, I didn't check the shotgun turrets. That's all cop spit. I think these are all SMGs. What's behind you? What was I pointing at? Anyway. Got it. You're a shoddy. You went through quite a few. Alright. Go grab some more. Of that. Like, took forever to sit there and repair everything. Huh. On the way. Might even use what is the difference? Those go farther, which makes sense compared to the vector range of this, which is 4. So it has more range than this. A lot less damage. Like hardly worth using. There's this. That's nice. But this, only 96. I mean, I guess it's good for breaching. So it has like plus 1,000 door wood damage. So yeah, I'm making the right decision. All right. That was weird. I don't think I lost any blade traps this time, so that was an improvement. Don't know if this is because I was helping or just because I had put so many of this particular shotgun shells into these. I didn't even use them all up. Oh yeah, SMG. No wonder the bullets look different. Oh, you got some normal ones in here still? Alright, good. Wait to put those. Didn't use too many at least. Oh yeah, all the wires are there. I think this corner saw much action. No, this one's at least pointing in the right direction. That's what helped. Yeah, this one. Hardly did anything. In fact, I probably didn't even fill those up before the blood moon. Or no, it was the other wall. That luckily they didn't, really attack at all.
Ladiesman 217
It worked.
Sorry I'm late, I went for a walk, then I slipped onto my ass and back and knocked the wind out of me for 5 minutes, lol.
It's alright. Take a breather. Huh. I'm going to change the volume on that. Seems loud. And I didn't think about changing the voice.
Ladiesman 217 The TDS is back on LOL.
Yep. Now I just got to get it. Where is it? Notifications. Oh, here it is. Drop down box. Oh, there's 3 voices now. So here's Zira again. The female voice. And then there's 2 male voices, David and Mark.
Ladiesman 217 2_17. My back doesn't feel tight anymore though it.
Do you have one of those Theraguns? That's one of these look like it's like a jackhammer, but it has a rubber ball at the end. You take that to your sore muscles and breaks up all the scar tissue. It's pretty cool. Might not want to use it right now, but maybe later. All that might help with injuries too. You just got to keep using it so often it doesn't heal wrong. Something like that. I ain't a doctor, but I've got one. I barely used it, but when I had some neck problems and shit, I took that gun to it, fixed it.
Ladiesman 217 2_17. It cracked multiple spots on my back and spine. Hopefully I don't wake up paralyzed in the morning.
I don't think it flares up like that unless it swells up after the fact. I think all the swelling starts pretty quickly. I think you'd know by now. And from here on out, it should go down. But I'm not a doctor. And I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express one time. Any shotgun? Oh, here we go. We use some. Keep checking them. Oh, I thought maybe this wall was full. And that's the last of that. That's fine. Well, if it's bad enough, hopefully you have health care. You can get it checked out. But if you don't have health care, you're not under your parents' plan.
Ladiesman 217 2_17. It was a nice walk down my old neighborhood though.
That's cool. Dude, like one of the last times I took a long walk during some snow. Yeah, I fell on my ass. I had a backpack on though with some shit in there. And the tripod got the most fucked up. I always kept
Ladiesman 217 2_17. Where 3 gangs and 2 drug houses lived LOL.
Where they live there now? Or are you saying your family were the 3 gangs and drug houses? Yeah.
Ladiesman 217 2_17. Probably.
Not surprised. Especially if your area of Canada is bringing in immigrants and such. And they bring a lot of crime with them. Surprised that was all damaged.
Ladiesman 217 2_17. The people who snitched on me is still living there too.
Yeah, people snitch on you? Wow.
Ladies man 217 2_17. LOL. Ladies man
Karma?
217
We'll catch up to him
2_17.
someday. They may take a
Got
while.
me kicked out.
Kicked out of school? Or your because I'm pretty sure you're with her parents, so unless they kicked you out temporarily, I don't see how they could do that.
Ladies man
That'd be
217
school.
2_17. The co-op.
Oh, there was a co-op. Was it a commune? I'm not even sure what a co-op really is. Maybe it's different for you.
Ladies
I'm
man
not sure.
217 2_17. I don't know.
Sounds like a place where you would, I don't know, help them farm and do stuff from, I don't know, kind of get paid. Not really, because like it's socialist, so everybody's money's everybody's or something. I don't know how that works. I just know hippies joined them. Oh.
Ladies man 217 2_17. It was run by a slum lord.
Yeah, I know you just have to find a way to contribute in order to pay your rent, I guess. Well, those are all cool. Okay. Those are all SMGs. Well, that's interesting.
Ladies man 217 2_17.
Oh, I'm back up here.
I worked in
Oh,
a
that's
nursing home to pay my rent.
why. Oh, okay. They kicked you out because you were smoking pot. Is that why? They probably smoke pot too, but nah, it doesn't matter. They just want to get you in trouble.
Ladies man 217 2_17. I didn't clean any old people ass though face vomiting.
That would've
Ladies
sucked.
man 217 2_17. Also no.
Okay. A little bit of
Ladies man
shotgun shells left.
217 2_17. Cause of the mess.
Yeah, that'd be my problem. I wouldn't want to work for a nursing home unless I just work in the front desk. I don't know how to get
Ladies
my
man
hands that dirty.
217 2_17. The person's kid snuck into my place when I wasn't home.
And I bet you still live like a messy person or whatever.
Ladies man 217 2_17. Since he didn't touch anything, there's no proof.
Okay. Proof of what? Does it sound like you got kicked out because you were messy? Or is it something else?
Ladies man 217 2_17. That he was in there.
So they checked your room, noticed nothing, or you told them nothing was. I figured someone else would have checked the story. They did kick you out.
Ladies man 217 2_17. It was cluttered.
Clutter's not that bad. I mean, messy. I mean, real messy would be, yeah, you had like food wrappers everywhere, nasty stuff, you know, something that would draw bugs and rodents into the place. That'd be different.
Ladies man 217 2_17. They wanted to kick people out anyways so they can fix it up and up the rent, and they couldn't do that with people like me living there.
Yeah, they're going to use any excuse. If they didn't have that, they would have found something. I don't know when this happened. I'd have been a cop. Exploded. Yeah, I'm almost afraid to try to see what the prices for rent are. I bet there's be nothing fair.
Ladies Man
reasonable.
217
I don't need much.
I also had a pet for 2 years and they were threatening to kick me out if I didn't get rid of the bird. Then I got rid of the bird, but they kicked me out anyway.
Yeah. That sucks. I like how most apartments are okay with reptiles, but there was one that I wanted to move to, but they didn't allow reptiles of any kind. Like, alright, well, I'm not gonna live there. They allow dogs and cats, but nothing else. Probably don't even allow birds.
Ladies Man 217 It was very sad too because I saw her still in the pet store depressed.
Oh, man. Hopefully somebody took her home and interacted with her. One thing I liked about some of the pet stores I
Ladies
worked
Man
at is that they
217
would
2
socialize the
17.
parakeets.
Also, she recognized me too.
Oh, yeah. Pretty smart. Even parakeets can learn a few words. Not always, but sometimes. Especially if you only have the one bird. If you got multiple birds, yeah, they're just going to talk to each other. But you can do a bit more with parakeets. And cockatiels, definitely. They'll learn songs. Sometimes learn a few words. They're more musical, though. I try not to get any pets right now because I just don't want the commitment. Got enough responsibilities. I might need to rehome these fish someday soon. That way maybe I can do some comedy somewhere. I don't know, leave.
Ladies Man
Go on vacation,
217 17 I had 2 birds, one of them was territorial and one of them was getting sick and I was too lazy to take care of them, then one of them died.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that happened. Unless you got money for vet bills. A lot of times they have parasites when you get them. That's something I've been meaning to get. I mean, these fish I've had for a while, but they can still be carrying parasites. There's a special food for them I can give them to help, you know, kill any if they happen to have any. Doesn't hurt them if they don't have any. They're old enough where I'm hoping they'll die of old age someday soon, but I don't know. That one died a couple weeks ago. Assuming old age, just stopped eating one day. Eventually got skinny and died. Pretty quickly too, mind you. A lot of animals, fish, and birds included, they're really good at hiding their illness.
Ladies Man
By the time
217
they're obviously ill.
17 I can barely take care of myself physically and mentally and emotionally, so I don't know why I got those birds.
Don't know. Maybe a therapist could help you figure that out. There's got to be a reason. Just to have somebody to talk to, play with. I don't know. Wish we don't have a lot of friends locally they can hang out with, socialize. And it's hard nowadays. You don't have a lot of hangout places like you used to. Most people are just associating with people online. Oops.
Ladies
that was
man
just a plate.
217
No big
2
deal.
underscore 17. I've already been to the mental hospital. I had a counselor and I had a male role model and none of those worked.
Might not have been the right male role model. I don't know. Something worth digging into. Maybe they,
Ladies man
like the therapist
217
you
2
talked to had no
underscore
idea.
17. Also it's probably partly because I don't want help.
No, that's true. You gotta want help first. I don't think there's any way to convince somebody that they need help. Just like it's hard to convince somebody that, you know, they're wrong about something or they've been duped by left-wing media. It's easier
Ladies
to
man
trick somebody than it
217
is to convince
2
somebody that they've been
17.
tricked.
I try to seek it but then I go back into my addictions.
Wow. Maybe you're too young for like ayahuasca, but that is something that people use nowadays to help treat, you know, addiction. It doesn't have to be a substance addiction. It can be a habit. You take ayahuasca and it just completely resets your wiring to where you start fresh. For one dose, there's like a 90%, like 90% of people will, it'll work. Second dose, it gets up to like 97%. And I guess I don't know, third one was even higher. I don't know. But you might have to wait till you're 18 or something for that. I don't know. Although maybe make it till you have to be at least 21. But then they probably should make it, you know, legal for kids. But it has to be like in a controlled situation. You can't just take it home and drink it. Only gotta be like a shaman, a guide, someone who's done it before. I've never done it, of course. I wouldn't mind doing it. It'd probably help me stop drinking Red Bull.
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17. Also I became more depressed when I started getting an electronic addiction, then I became addicted to pop and I don't know what addiction I might have next.
Today I was feeling depressed. I hadn't felt depressed in a while. So I went and bought some 5-HTP. It helped me in the past. I'll do it again. But all you really needed was some exercise. So a lot can be fixed with just, you know, good diet, exercise, and a lot of, you know, your bad feelings could go away. Doesn't seem like it would help that much, but it can make all the difference. You have to be motivated, of course, to go running, lifting weights, at least run, or ride a bike.
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17. I put depressed into quotes because it's not real depression, it's just a mindset.
Maybe. But I couldn't just think myself out of my funk today. I was trying to. I just had to push on through. It wasn't like I didn't have energy. I had energy. I just didn't want to work. Didn't want to do anything. I used to be depressed a lot for years. Then I started taking supplements and trying to fix my diet, but I think it was the 5-HTP that just quickly fixed it. It takes a couple weeks for it to really kick in. But once it kicks in, it stays. I've had to stop taking it because I didn't need no more. Finally, it felt like I was on too much. I can usually tell when I've had too much is when my teeth start feeling like the ligaments, the gums are tight. Sometimes I get like some jaw issues. Almost feels like I'm smiling too hard, but I'm not even smiling.
Ladies man 217-2_17. If I had real depression, I would be suicidal probably.
No. You could be depressed and not be suicidal. And say I had depression for the longest time. I think it started when I was like 11, 12. And I basically had it until I was 42. Like 30 years of depression. Finally fixed with some 5-HTP. Which is just another way of using another like substance to fix it instead of like exercising. But it did the trick without it being like a heavy drug. 5-HTP is 5-hydroxytryptophan, which is a natural substance that you get, out of like other foods and whatnot. It's the precursor to serotonin. Your body takes it and creates serotonin out of it, so it's safer than like taking serotonin. And I think it's better than taking SSRI.
Ladies man 217-2_17. I'm gonna stop talking about myself.
No, it's okay.
Ladies man 217-2_17. How was work, my dude?
Well, it was a similar route to yesterday, but I did not get it done as quickly as yesterday. Like I said, I just was feeling depressed. Might have been what they were talking about during the stand-up meeting. You want to call it? They call it stand-up. A little group chat that we talk, we talk. They talk to us. If we have any questions, we ask it. They made a comment about how they don't want us going down people's driveway to turn around at all. And I tried to ask the question like, what about country roads and stuff like that? I don't think she understood what I was trying to say. Someone else chimed in after the fact, said, "Well, she was talking about neighborhoods." Okay, yeah, around neighborhoods kind of makes sense, but there's some neighborhoods where it's still like a fucking country road, where you're gonna have to walk like an eighth of a mile to get to the front door when you could just use the circle drive. And I bet they said that because of that half wall.
Ladies man 217-2_17.
Tapped or grazed.
Country road, take me home.
And I don't know how many driveways like that I've been down and didn't hit a fucking thing, and then finally some weirdness, having that weird half wall that you really can't see. You're sitting in a high vehicle. Now, I wasn't the first one to hit it. So I'll probably still go down some driveways. I didn't have to worry about today. There's a few circle drives, but there's one I went down because it would have been a long walk. But other ones I can walk from the curb. But if I go into like the south side, shit, there's no fucking way I'm walking from the curb to the front door unless I'm running through their yard. They don't even have a fucking walkway from the street to their front door. I can kind of accommodate a lot of those by pulling into the driveway and leaving. They don't usually have anything for me to hit.
Ladies man 217 2_17. Do you pack?
Well, I have to load the vehicle. I don't have to pack the totes. I have to unpack them. So I'd have like 20 bags of totes, whatever, 20 totes I got to throw in there first. And then the overflow, which is just all these other bigger boxes that wouldn't go inside totes.
Ladies
obviously.
man 217 2_17. I'm asking if you bear arms.
No, I can't. And I can't bear arms while working, for one. But in normal life, no, not yet. I will eventually get a gun. Instead, I keep spending my money on computer parts.
Ladies man 217 2_17. It's fucking Texas, lol.
I think there's still some paperwork I have to do. I might not know until I go to a pawn shop or something to buy a gun.
Ladies man
Like,
217
fill out this form? Like,
2_17.
no, not yet.
Although if you live by the gun, you'll die by the gun.
I've luckily haven't had a use for it or a need for it. So if I get one, it'll just be basically just
Ladies man 217 2_17.
Might not even
You
keep it
own
with me
one?
that often. No, I don't even own one. They're not exactly cheap, although I bet I can get like a cheap 9mm for like a couple $100. I think I've seen some for like $110. I hadn't bothered to spend money on guns. Unlike one of my friends, he's got a whole arsenal.
Ladies man 217 2_17. Or the apocalypse will happen, lol.
Yeah. The sooner I get one, the better, just in case shit hits the fan. But then I also have to buy a bunch of bullets. Find a way to store them safely. We've had a few cases around here where people would have ammo in a weird spot. I think this one guy had a whole bunch of ammo and it was in his laundry room above the dryer, and something happened where I think the dryer caught on fire.
Ladies
and that
man
caused all the ammo to start going off.
217. I saw the Canadian military in the sky with 2 secret fighter jets.
Okay. Not very secretive. You saw them, but maybe it doesn't matter. They're just.
Ladies man 217 2_17. The Dorito looking thing.
Do they have B2s? Because the B2 or the B21, the newer version, different version. It's not the newer version. It's so different. Looks very similar. I almost thought it was the same. The B21 Spirit, and then there's the B2. I don't know what it's called now.
Ladies man 217 2_17. It was just floating there with no visible exhaust fumes coming out.
Wow. Most jets, you wouldn't see much coming out of them unless you're looking at something that has afterburners, like a B1 or an F-15 or something, or a F-22. Turn on the afterburners, you see it. Otherwise, yeah, we have some that fly around here.
Ladies man 217 2_17.
You don't see nothing coming out of them.
Or we're just being invaded, lol.
It sounded like the military, I mean the Canadian military, the American military, we're just running a sortie together. Just a practice run. You're pretty close to Minot, which is another base like Gaius that is a place that the B2 goes to. It's only a few places where they're, authorize to land at, unless there's, of course, some sort of emergency. A lot of times, yeah, like those missions in the Middle East, they take off from Texas. Not always, but sometimes. Either Texas, maybe South Dakota, or more likely North Dakota, depending on where they're going. They got a hell of a range, and they can get refueled in the air, so badass. Like the ones that bombed Iran,
Ladies
they never
Man
had to land.
217
They just stayed in the
2_17.
air for
Was Venezuela Texas's
Long-ass
doing?
I don't know if they used B2s. If they did, yeah, maybe. But it sounds like they didn't have to use B2s for that. And apparently they used some sort of weapon against the people that incapacitates them, that makes their guts feel like they're falling apart or something, whatever. Like I don't know if it boils their blood or whatever, but it made it to where they didn't have to lose anybody.
Ladies Man 217 2_17.
They killed everybody.
They kidnapped the president in 6 minutes and 34 seconds.
Exactly, and we didn't lose any service members. I don't think anybody got shot at. Period, because of that one device they used on the people. Probably didn't have to kill them, but they did anyway. Maybe the effect doesn't last that long.
Ladies Man 217 2_17. There was only 10 soldiers to LOL.
Yeah. And I feel like that was more about sending a message than it was.
Ladies Man 217 2_17. Also there's porn about the kidnapping to LOL.
Oh yeah, and then there's the oil. Can't remember the oil, but someone else, I think Rand Paul. No, yeah. I'm still listening to the podcast with him and Joe Rogan. We talked about that a little bit. And Rand Paul made it sound like it's not about the oil. It was about. Remember what his exact wording was. Basically sending a message.
Ladies Man 217 2_17.
That we can do it to
about
anybody.
The soldiers using Maduro's wife LOL.
Not too surprised. They're a bunch of sick degenerates. For some reason, a lot of people who get in power, they go to the dark side. I'd like to think I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. If I was younger, I probably would have. Now, I think I'd stay out of trouble. I'm not going to enjoy no orgies. I'm not going to be well, when the other guy's the cuck and you're fucking his wife, what's that dude's called? I don't know. There's got to be a name for it.
Ladies Man 217 2_17. Enough about politics and porn LOL.
I'm not even sure what else to repair. There's probably more stuff that's more important. But, not bad. Moving on.
Ladies Man 217 2_17.
Put the sport juice stuff.
I unlocked a hoverboard inside my game today.
Alright. Gotta be fun. We're supposed to have hoverboards already. It's Back to the Future. And anything to say about it? No. Just waiting on flying cars. Although technically we actually have them. In fact, actually the Tesla announcement hasn't happened yet, I don't think. Fuck. Elon Musk was teasing something about the Tesla Roadster. And it sounded like the fucker can fly. I gotta look that up. I'm not seeing anything. They just link to his conversation with Joe Rogan. Well, there was a first look, a YouTube video. Let me check it out. I'll skip through it. It's 4 minutes long. If it's not flying at some point, then
Screen. Records.
no. I don't know what Elon was talking about. Maybe it was an early April Fool's joke. Or maybe he'll announce it on April 1st and it'll be, yeah, obvious. Joke. Still plenty of darts. Oops. There we go. Oh, I need to make sure they're all fixed. So I was surprised they were a little damaged. Product is being used. Get in there. You guys done yet? Yeah, you're full. Almost out of wood. Oops, I turn you off too. It's interesting though. Got them filled up except for brass. Got a little bit from the blood moon. I'll just put it in. I don't know. How long to it? Probably enough to worry about. Well, I got some radiators though. Start with those. Oops. Be a good reason to go around and salvage vehicles again. Oh yeah, I was going to eat. That's why I came in here. Take 2 of those. Alright. I'll fill me up.
My sensors have done something.
Actual. I always need to check to make sure there's not a bag. See, there is a bag. Ah!
This might sting a little.
Good. How'd I lose that much health? Damn. Oh, I never filled up your bandages. Oh, yeah, actually I do.
This should ease the pain.
Alright, no more. Don't give me any more. I'll be fine. Oops, I have to open the door first. A little bit of brass. Rock. Whatever. Oh yeah, that's when I was fixing the base. Okay. Now you guys are done. Is it the pole? How did the pole get hit? Crazy. And the horn? What am I pointing at? It's not doing anything. I can't repair that. Not even an option. It's just part of the POI. Not a big deal. So how I got hit? Anything with this? This is the ceiling though. Okay, so that makes sense. I guess. A lot more damage than I was expecting. Nothing on the roof was damaged, I don't think. In fact, I hadn't checked. No? Wish it was like a repair option that would just repair all. Repair everything. Interesting shadow. Oh, okay. And then it disappears. Okay, whatever. Oh. Give me a little bit of brass.
Ladies man 217 2_17. I just figured out that a 12-year-old girl lost her life trying to protect her friends and fellow students during that school shooting in Tumbler Ridge.
Oh, okay. One of the cool stories that sometimes come out of tragedies when people show their heroic nature, put others above themselves.
Ladies man
Yep.
217 2_17. There was also a girl that escaped the school and ran home.
Okay. I was a kid, when I was in school, I never imagined that would happen, really. Every time I had, like, the daydream about the school being, attacked, whatever, it was always... There was never the student. I mean, in my mind, it was, terrorists. And I always like to think that I'd find some way to give them a hard time. Like Home Alone or something, alright. Crawl up into the ductwork. Because Columbine didn't happen until after I got out of high school. And then that became the norm. Like, oh. Alright. Even now, I don't think the school I went to ever has had that kind of... We had one kid bring a gun to school, but he wasn't really going to use it. He just happened to have it on him when he shouldn't have. I don't think he was threatening to shoot anybody. I thought he might have said something to somebody, but someone saw him with the gun in the backpack.
Ladies man 217
And nothing
2_17.
happened. You got
I went
caught
through a
right away.
lockdown back in grade 6 while there was a man at the high school who worked for the school district trimming the bushes and grass.
Well, that's almost hilarious. If that's all he was doing was trimming the bushes, you call a lockdown? Come on. Now, we didn't even have metal detectors. I don't know if they have them now. Probably a lot of schools just did it just in case. I don't know. So they can
Ladies man
prevent it
217
from ever happening.
2_17. The lockdown happened because a kid thought he was someone else.
Couldn't see the hedge trimmer or whatever in his hands. It was all a ploy to pretend to be a hedge trimmer.
Ladies man 217 2_17. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry, but it's still wasted resources.
Yeah, true, I guess. It's better to overreact. I don't know. It does take you out of class for a while, which is, I mean, some kids probably love that idea, but well, they don't do it too often, right? Better. Look at none of that. You're both shotguns. All ammo. Sure, whatever. I'll need more ammo. And I've already gone through all the radiators. Doubt he gave me that much. A few thousand. Something like that. I'm done repairing for now. I don't think I lost any other electric fence posts. They look like they were all intact. Oh yeah, put that away. Alright, we're just killing time. I got 20 minutes left. I mean, what can I do in 20 minutes? I can't hit the traders right now. That'll take longer, 20 minutes. I gotta do some more repair work. Fuck it. One stack at a time. Ugh. Oh, I didn't have any 5 HP already. I should have had some of that with dinner. Oh well. Meant to. I thought about it, would have gotten on its
Ladies
new
man
mood.
217 2_17.
Got,
Figured anything out for your birthday yet?
Well, that's a good question. They didn't release the schedule. Damn it. Yet, as far as I know. Although sometimes they do it really late at night. And usually by now they'll fucking tell us, hey, just so you know, you'll get it tomorrow morning. Okay. They did send out a reminder, you know, explaining to people that if you want a day off, you have to do it by Wednesday noon the week prior. But they didn't post the schedule. All right, let me check the email just in case it happens to be there. Nope. So, I'll find out tomorrow. See if they happen to give me the day off or not. Yeah. Look at the calendar real quick. I think about if I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday again. What days are those?
Ladies man 217 2_17.
No, it's not.
I
not
wanna
Valentine's
ask
Day.
you something.
That's in 2 days. What's that? So maybe if we did something, it could be on the 17th or 18th. Right. So tedious. A different below. Oop. Not this far below. What was your question? Is it a long thing you're typing? If you don't want to share with other people, you can do it through Discord. What was that?
Ladies man
Oh.
217 2_17.
No,
Should I unblock someone that kept on clinging to me day and night and who would threaten suicide and wish for suicide when it was 11:11?
I don't know if you unblock them. That if they're in the same state as they were in, that wouldn't probably turn out very well. Might be better off keeping them blocked, unless you want to just touch base, see if things have improved.
Ladies man 217 2_17. They live in Ontario, I do believe.
I think I unblocked my old
Ladies
best
man
friend on
217
Facebook.
2_17.
He hasn't noticed yet.
She looks more happier in her profile at least.
Alright. Maybe it wouldn't hurt. If she looks happier, maybe she's in a better place.
Ladies man 217 2_17. We also shared intimate photos together.
I bet you're hoping maybe she'll share some more with you, right? See, I wouldn't mind a clingy girl, but not one that would like threaten to kill herself because I don't know, argued with her. My last girlfriend, real girlfriend, was like that. A little, not to where she would kill herself, but she would
Ladies man
scratch
217
her arm with a pair of scissors. It
2_17.
was stupid.
It felt so wrong because it's the exact same thing my father is doing right now.
Really? Is he threatening to harm himself if he doesn't get his way?
Ladies man 217 2_17. No. Ladies
okay.
man 217 2_17. Share photos.
So your dad shared photos with her? That sounds pedophiliac. Is it somebody else? Hopefully an
Ladies
adult
man
woman.
217 2_17. No, she's 17.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Ladies man 217 2_17. My father is with a 27-year-old.
Ah. I thought he might have been still with your mom. Shoot. That's gotta be rough. At least you're older. But I think parents should stick together until the kids are out of the house, basically.
Ladies man 217 2_17. They've been divorced for 2 years.
Oh, okay. I hate that's even an option, really. I mean, I don't know. It should be forced, but man, I think people get divorced way too often these days. Probably for selfish reasons, too.
Ladies man 217 2_17. I thought I said that at least once.
No, I had no idea that your parents got divorced. So it happened when you were 15. That still sucks. I can't really speak
Ladies
from
man
experience.
217
My parents stayed together,
2_17.
but we
They've
imagine.
only been together for 18 years lol.
Who knows? Maybe someday they'll get back together. It happens. I don't know. Unless your father marries and stays with the 27-year-old. That sounds like fun. At least with a 27-year-old, he could have kids again, I guess. And then
Ladies
you'd
man
have some
217
half-brothers and sisters.
2_17. My father is too stubborn.
Oh yeah. Was he the reason why they broke up? I was assuming maybe it was your mom. 'Cause most of the time it's the woman that initiates the divorce.
Ladies man 217 2_17.
Oh, he's a cheater.
He cheated before.
Man. It's like another addiction. Maybe he needs some ayahuasca or maybe some shrooms. He realized he fucked up. I don't know.
Ladies man 217 2_17. My father was the one who set up the divorce.
Yeah. I guess he got tired of cheating. Like, all right, fine, I'll just divorce her, and then I can do whatever I want. See, I'm only thinking about dating someone that age just because, you know, I don't have any kids. I haven't had any kids yet. But if I had kids with somebody, I would have probably stayed with them. Oh, electrical parts. Everything broke somehow. Well, for all I know, I do have a kid. I don't know. I don't think so. Anything's possible. I've had a couple one-night stands. Oh, it's the light. I don't know.
Ladies man 217 2_17. Also the universe is hinting at my mother that she should be with a fireman lol.
Maybe. Maybe fate says so. Maybe she'll find somebody, make her happy.
Ladies man 217 2_17. A couple of weeks ago during that fire scare, a fireman offered to carry my mother up the stairs lol.
Here's some firemen have hooked up with people that they've rescued. I don't know. But I imagine a lot of firefighters are probably players anyway. Oh. That's what I was looking for. I knew one of those broke. But I saw dripping. It ain't raining. Alright. I'm just seeing things. Because of my parents, I always hoped that if I ever got married, it would be just one time only. They've been together for over 50 years. I just think it's hard to find somebody out and about. Like,
Ladies
most
man
of the-
217 2_17. I'm sorry I wasn't listening lol. Do you mind saying that again?
no, I was just saying that because of my parents, who've been together for over 50 years. Well, even before that, I was always thought, as a kid, I always thought I'll only get married once. Try to find someone who completes me like my mom completes my dad. Never get divorced. That'll be one of the reasons why I'm still single, because I don't want to just marry anybody. I want to find somebody that I really want to be with.
Ladies man 217 2_17. Are they still together?
Yeah. I don't see them ever coming apart. Till death do they part, for sure. Maybe I won't be able to be a comedian because I don't have a broken family. Oh. But I was molested as a kid, so I have that.
Ladies man 217 2_17. So was I lol.
Yeah. That's probably something a lot of people can relate to.
Ladies man 217 2_17.
At least it wasn't with an
Except
adult.
it was online.
Well, that's better, I think. It wasn't actually physical. It's like a
Ladies
whole nother
man
category.
217 2_17. Was yours in person?
Oh yeah. And I was pretty young, didn't know what was going on. They didn't know we were doing anything bad. And there's older kids who initiated it. I don't think they did anything, but they're the ones who telling
Ladies
the,
man
the other
217
other kids what to do.
2_17. Man or woman?
Boys. Big older boys giving smaller boys a hard time. Not really a hard time, but telling them to do things they shouldn't have been doing. As far as the details go, shoot, I probably have to get hypnotized to figure out what all actually happened. I don't remember the details. It was back when I was like 9 or 10. It'll actually get this place all fixed
Ladies
up this
man
time.
217 2_17. We can stop talking about it cause I can tell it's bringing up bad memories in you probably.
No, it's not too bad. I don't mind thinking about it. I don't know if other people want to hear it. Now it's recorded. At least the VOD will only be online for a few weeks. Something I've never actually talked with anybody about. That's something I was going to like keep secret forever, but I don't try to bring it up. But I bet if I was on the Joe Rogan Experience, I'd probably be brought up. I don't know. He probably wouldn't want the details either. But it was something I used to struggle with, though. But I was able to overcome it, not let it bother me. But for a while there, though, when I was young, I thought,
Ladies
am
man
I gay?
217
No, I'm not gay.
2_17.
I don't
I
get
always
turned on
thought
by
you
that.
had a perfect childhood except for your siblings.
I mean, and that other than that, it was, other than that and the bullying that I got. I mean, I got picked on all the time because I used to have a really bad stutter. Then I had that wonky eyelid. And I was always the new kid. Just being in the military, my dad being in the military, we moved every 3 years, so that really made it rough.
Ladies man 217 2_17. The worst I ever got was being pantsed and tripped.
I think they might have pantsed me once, or they tried to, but I think I don't know. Probably had sweatpants on, and I tied my fucking my string so it didn't come down. I don't know. They usually end up like teasing me. Sometimes they'll punch me in the chest, but it didn't even hurt. So it was like,
Ladies man
okay,
217 2_17.
why'd you just do that?
One of the trippings landed me in the hospital with 5 stitches in my head, lol.
Oh wow. Depending on where I was at, usually, oh, it didn't matter where I was at. Like, usually the bullying stopped when I would finally fight back. There's quite a few bullies I became friends with after the fact. Because bullies don't respect their victims if their victims cower and all that. No, when the victim actually strikes back, lands a really good one, game meets game, whatever, game respects game, whatever. Then we're cool. In high school, it was a little different. I still socked one guy, though. Didn't try to punch
Ladies
him.
man
I was trying
217
to push him back.
2_17.
And just happened to turn into
Sounds
a fist
oddly sexual,
and hit him in the
lol.
face. No.
Ladies man 217 2_17. But that's just me and my fucked up head.
One boy I became friends with only because I met him outside of school one day. I just happened to ride my bike into his neighborhood, and we hung out. And he had an abusive father, so I finally figured out why he was a bully. And we became friends after that. Like, all right, cool. I just had to talk to him outside of school. Alright, that's enough repair work for now. Sure, Mr. James, I must bid you adieu. I'll get some better sleep. According to the Apple Watch, I had good sleep last night, but I'm not gonna tell. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow, so I better get going. Hopefully I get more than 6 hours of sleep. Thanks, James. Hope you have a good night as well, and good sleep. And as always, my friend, stay frosty.